This video itself, right, is to actually show you all, right, how to actually stake into YRXpool2, which is the one that says it accept the UniV2 token. Okay, so as you can see from the YRX pool2 over here, right, okay, you can see that it needs to stake UniV2 token. All right, this UniV2 token is actually a liquidity pool token, right, to represent the asset that you have actually added into RBX USDT liquidity pool in Uniswap itself. Okay, so how to actually obtain this LP token itself? What you need to do is actually you can actually come to uniswap.info itself, right, search for the RBX and USDT pair itself, right, and then hit on add liquidity. Okay, or subsequently, right, you can actually go to the Uniswap interface itself, right, just hit on pool, alright, and then just hit on add liquidity and then do a search for the pair that you want. So in this case, right, you just what you need to do, right, is just copy the what you call that, the token contract for RIVEX token itself, right, over here. Then you'll be able to see RBX. Then you just need to add it, okay, and then add it over here. Then for our case itself, right, it's actually an RBX USDT pool, right? So what you need to do is actually pair it up with USDT itself, okay, over here. Or you can actually from here hit on add liquidity, and then you'll be able to see the same thing that what we did previously over here. So what you need to do, right, is just to add liquidity. Doesn't matter how many amount, basically as per your preference. So for my case, our test account itself, right, only have 2 RBX. I'll just mess it up. So it will automatically count based on the 50-50 kind of ratio for you, because that's how Uniswap actually works. So what you need to do first, right, if this is the first time you are interacting, right, you need to approve both REX and USDT to be spent by the Uniswap contract itself. Okay, so over here, what we need to do is just approve, and then just hit on just confirm the thing based on your preference. Either you choose from here, or you can just proceed to customize the gas fee based on your preference. Okay, so I'll just hit on confirm first. So the same process do for USDT as well, to be spent by your address. So sometimes, right, maybe you are a frequent Uniswap user, right? So probably some of the asset like USDT, which is a common asset, right, you have actually approved for spending, right? Then you don't need to go through with these two process itself. Okay, so for a complete new address itself, right, you basically need to do all these action. Okay, so we just need to wait for both the approved transaction to be confirmed, to be mined on the chain itself. Once it's done, then we can actually supply. All right, so hold on for a while. Okay, I have one of it approved, which is the REX token, and I have the other one approved as well. All right, so just need to hold. Okay, so right now I will be able to supply. Okay, so once I hit on supply, right, I'll be able to what I'm doing right now, I'm actually adding REX and USDT, right, what I've committed, right, into this particular pool itself. Okay, so basically this pool token, right, will increases over here, so we can actually track the transaction from uniswap.info itself. So over here, what I need to do is bring up again, and then just actually just fill in whatever gas amount based on your preference itself. Okay. Okay, so once it's actually done, the transaction will be actually broadcasted. So right now we just need to wait for it to be mined on the chain. Okay. Hold on, guys. Okay, so once it's actually mined, right, you can see that what you actually did, right, is you actually added the amount RBX and USDT into Uniswap contract itself, right, and then in return, right, you are getting the LP token. So this LP token, right, is what identified you to be able to remove the liquidity later on. Okay, so basically once you add it, right, your balance will become 0. Okay, so you'll be able to track your pool itself, right, over here if you actually import it. So for this case, I'll just search first. Once you hit this, you can can see you can find your if you can find your pool, and then you can manage it from here. So that LP token that I showed just now, right, is what you actually need to exist on your address itself, right, to be present on your address itself, right, so you can remove it later on. So once you actually have the LP token ready, right, you can actually proceed back here, right. If we actually it will actually refresh from time to time sometimes, but if it doesn't refresh, right, then we just need to um, hold on now, just see whether if we can see. Oh, I think we can't. The reason we can't see, right, is because the balance is actually very low. Let's do a refresh first. Okay, we actually have the balance itself, so you can see, right, over here. So if I show you back the transaction itself, right, we actually have on the address, right, this kind of balance, this balance 0.000 few, I think about 7 or 8 over here, and then followed by 92. So basically you can see the balance over here. So what you need to do is actually just hit on 100% or any other preference you like, and then just hit on deposit. Okay, then when you click on yes, the same process as well, you just need to approve, okay, this transaction to be spent. All right, and then after that stake. So once it's staked itself, right, you won't be able to manage the pool over here anymore, because this whole pool token, right, the LP token itself has been staked into the YRX pool 2 itself, and then it will start yielding you YRX as rewards. Okay, so whenever you want to remove your pledge liquidity, right, what you need to do is actually either to withdraw or to actually exit from the whole pool itself, right, so that you'll be able to grab the YRX rewards that you have actually obtained, as well as the balance of LP token that you have, and then you'll be able to remove your liquidity from here later on. Okay, so for this recording, right, I will not be approving, I will not be broadcasting all these transactions. So this transaction is just a normal transaction where you approve the LP token to be spent by the contract for your address, and then after that another one to stake the LP token into the contract itself. Okay, so I'll just reject over here. So let's say, for example, if you were to exit from the pool after like few days or when the activity ended, right, what you need to do is just click on this one, and then you'll be able to when you hit on yes, right, then basically this thing will come. So basically for my case, right, you are seeing an error with a very high gas fees because I never stake. So basically the contract does not identify my address has any stake value inside it. All right. So once you exit already, obtain back your LP token, you can actually come back here, all right, and then remove your liquidity over here. You just need to click on max, all right, and then hit on approve. Okay, this first approve, right, this will not incur any gas fee. You just need to sign it so that it allows your address to be to remove the LP token itself. So you just hit on remove, then same process, confirm it, and then after that, right, just hit in the amount of gas fee that you are willing to pay. All right. Okay, so when I just confirm it, then basically once the transaction is mine, I'll obtain back my initial RVX as well as USDT that was actually being pledged into the pool itself. All right. You can check from info as well. If you do a refresh, right, just now there will be certain amount that has been pledged and removed. We see, yep, just now you can see this transaction added and removed, added into the pool. And then right now we have one transaction that is actually being removed, which is still pending on the chain itself. All right. Okay, so once it's actually confirmed, right, you obtain back your RVX as well as your USDT itself. So if you actually come back to the pool itself, or maybe you just come back to how can I show you? Maybe I show you from here. I'll just do a refresh, right? Basically, you can see just now from 0, right now, you have your balance back. All right. So that's about it. And then if you actually the analytics screen itself, right, you can see the balance has been removed as well. So you can see USDT and RVX has been removed. All right. So that's about it, guys. All right. So that's all.